Hey everyone, James Reeves with TFBTV. We are at lovely Sauer HQ in New Hampshire. We're going to be bringing you guys some news about some new products that are going to be launched from SIG. A lot of new things that they're introducing. The one that they're the most excited about, we're about to go talk to SIG about. It's the FCU. Everybody's been wondering, like, where can I get a SIG P320 standalone fire control unit? Well, that's what they're doing. But they're not doing just that. I'll let them tell you more. We're over here at the SIG Sauer Academy with my buddy, Phil Strader. You guys recognize him from other TFBTV videos that we've done in the past. Phil is the man. He knows everything there is to know, living encyclopedia about SIG, right?
Well, that's no pressure.
We've got a new product launch here, the FCU.
Yes.
And in a way, it's not really new, but in a way, it is new. We're doing the teaser today. We know
are.
We're going to bring you guys more information about it in a few weeks,
Yep.
right? But we're going to tell you what we can tell you right now, and Phil is going to do that. Phil, tell everybody about the FCU program.
So the FCU stands for Fire Control Unit, and it's the heart of the P320, right? It's the part that a lot of people don't know about. And we are smart enough to understand that when a customer, your typical customer buys a P320, they're buying it because of the name, because of its reputation, maybe because it won the M17 contract or a law enforcement contract, or whatever the case may be. But the gun is purchased and sometimes carried, sometimes just put in a drawer somewhere, but it's not really customized. You know, it's not being exploited for what makes it special, and that is the core of the system, the fire control unit that allows you to be able to do whatever you want, to take it out and to change slide links, grip modules, even calibers with one piece, the actual serialized unit. And a lot of people don't understand that. They've never really understood the product unless they just read through the owner's manual and say, oh, I didn't know I could take that out. So this is the opportunity to come to the market with a product that accentuates it by offering it solely as the gun. So it's a box with the fire control unit in it to allow people to use their imagination and create their own pistol at their own spec with their own custom slides and custom grips or whatever they want to do. So it really opens up the modularity of the system, shows it why it's different than everyone else. And I think that is what has me the most excited about it, is that there's limitless possibilities out here.
Right, and sure, and to recapitulate, I mean, essentially what you're saying, and it was funny because you gave this presentation this morning, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I know. I was like, it was awful, first of all. No, it was great. No, it was great because you raised a couple of great points, and one of them was a lot of people who buy 320s aren't thinking, oh, you know what's really cool about this? I can just pop this fire control unit out. I can drop it into a different frame. I can put a different slide on it. Most people are just buying it and they're like, oh, I got a 320, just like anything else. So it's funny to me because a lot of us out there are gun guys, and then I like to believe that a lot of people that watch TFBTV, we have a lot of novices as well.
Right.
We try to be an approachable channel. There are a lot of guys out there who may not understand that the gun they just bought is modular. So that to me, I thought was such a brilliant thing. So you guys really, it isn't necessarily that you're doing anything new vis-a-vis engineering. It's almost like a new approach to marketing where instead of the complete gun, you're like, hey, you can buy just this FCU and then build a gun around it.
Exactly, and that's what the product is. It's not to get too specific. This is the teaser video, but it is basically just a fire control unit for a 320. Now the packaging will be a little different. We'll go into more details about that on the next video and how someone goes about buying it and why someone would buy it. Why would I get that when I can get a complete gun? And we're going to answer that obviously as we start to progress more towards the launch, and we'll try to explain the benefits of actually getting this besides just walking out with a complete gun. And there are some benefits to it, and we'll go into that. But as you said, the level of customization isn't just limited to SIG Sauer, right? It's limited. It's unlimited. It's only limited by the number of vendors who ever want to make a 320 slide or a grip module.
Because you guys are bringing people in as part of the official launch. This isn't like you're like, oh, there are third parties out there that are making components. You guys, and that's part of the program here. I don't know how much I can talk about today, but you guys are bringing vendors in, third parties in under the SIG tent.
That is correct.
And offering their features, their options.
That's correct. So part of this gathering was not just to bring the media closer to the platform and to get it out to your folks out there watching on YouTube, but it was also an opportunity for us to do something with the aftermarket vendors that no one has ever done before, and that's to give them a direct line to us, to give them their own method of ordering from us and buying what they need to buy from us to make the gun of your dreams. And let's face it, it's a lot of people will say, well, that's crazy. You're literally equipping the competition. But in my opinion, nothing makes you more successful than a healthy competition drive. You know, if there's someone out there trying to do it better, then you're going to work harder to come up with something really amazing. And now the FCU is going to give our vendors that opportunity to come up with something that's so amazing and so different that everyone out there is going to want to buy one.
Sure. So the bottom line, just to put a cap on our teaser video here, the headline here is that you're going to be able to buy a SIG fire control unit by itself in a standalone box and customize it yourself. That's the main takeaway.
That is the 30,000 foot view. Yes. You'll be able to do exactly that. And obviously the details of once you get that FCU, what do you do with it? You know, we'll talk about that. You know,
yeah, we're gonna.
It's probably gonna look a lot like this background.
We're gonna cut the camera off, and we're gonna talk about the details that are going to come out later. But the two most important questions, and you remember this from SHOT Show, and you may not be able to answer this right now, but help me out. Price on an FCU and availability. When can I get it, and for how much?
So you're going to be looking at approximately a $299 price tag. And we're going to make them available probably in the October timeframe. You'll start seeing the shipping and getting them into stores. Because the trick here is it's not just the fire control unit. We want to make sure we have the accessories to go around it. Mm-hmm. Doesn't do us any good if we launch 5,000 fire control units and your audience goes to looking for slides and grips and they can't find them. So obviously in the environment we're in right now, business is really good, it's crazy, and every slide and grip and barrel and everything we make are being put into guns. So we're having to pause that to make enough accessories to be able to have an effective launch. So you can expect to pay, it's going to be under $300. You'll be able to expect it in stores probably, we're hoping, and we always say this, but we are pretty solid on this because there's not a lot of R&D going into this, so it's not a hard thing. It's just a matter of allotting the resources.
Sure.
Our target date is going to be in October.
Okay.
You know? So that's what we're looking for.
All right, perfect. Phil, thank you so much for being on the program. Thanks for having TFBTV up here at SIG. Guys, stay tuned because we're going to flip this thing off. We're going to fire it up again and do it from the top with the full detail. Guys, stay tuned.